First of all, I think it's important just to understand what the big picture is, if you like, arising out of the meetings that have been happening out in the region and the Quartet meeting today. The most important thing is that things are moving again. There is momentum back in this process. That doesn't mean to say that we're foolishly optimistic after all the difficulties of the past, but things are moving again. And there are three parts to that. The first is that there is a reinvigoration of the political process. That is the importance of the meeting that the Americans are calling. That political process, of course, is not going to be able to resolve all the outstanding issues straight away, of course not, but it will give a political horizon that puts credibility back into the process. That is the aim, that's what people want to see. And that is something that President Abbas and Prime Minister Olmert will negotiate together. The second thing is that there is going to be then the publication of the Palestinian National Agenda for Action, which is about creating the institutions of a Palestinian state, because a state without proper functioning institutions is not a state. State's not just about territory, it's about capacity, capability, about governance. And then the third aspect of this is that there have got to be things happening on the ground that give hope to people in Israel and on the Palestinian side, that the lives are going to improve, that things are going to change, that people have the prospect of an improvement in their living standards, in their ability to live normal lives. And that is where, for example, the proposals put by Israeli businessmen, by Palestinian businessmen, by others in the international community are also important. So these three things move together the whole time. The reinvigoration of the political process, the Palestinians building the institutions of a serious, well-functioning state, and things improving on the ground. And the important thing, I think, also to realize is that over these next few months, there will be two very important meetings, not just one, but two, actually. The first will, of course, be the meeting that Secretary Rice has referred to. But the second will also be an opportunity for the international community, as supporters and donors to the Palestinian Authority, to come behind the Palestinian Agenda for Action and support it. So our aim, if you like, is to get to the end of this year, the end of the period of the next few months, with real hope back in the political process, with a sense of what this Palestinian state could look like in terms of capability and governance, and with things improving on the ground. And that is, those are, in one sense, quite ambitious objectives for the next few months, but I think they are achievable if the right will and the right focus is there. And certainly it's important that it is.